Welcome back, ladies and germs. Episode 56 of Survival of the Fitted. You're chilling here with your boy Joe Williams, aka the swaggiest person I know. And we have back from vacation, Ian Pierno in the building. How are you doing today?
It feels so good to be back. I'm so tired, but I'm so ready for this moment, Joe. I just want to say real quick before, I know you probably have like a joke or something lined up, but you fucking killed it. Like your little Q&A podcast that you did last week. I don't know if y'all saw Solo Joe and skipped the pod. If you did, big mistake. One of the best pods ever. It was just Joe. It was just Joe answering your questions. It was literally just his voice for 20 minutes. And I don't think there's anything else I could ever want more from a podcast. And so, Joe, shout out to you. Held it the fuck down.
Appreciate it.
Shout out, Joe. Yep.
I was getting good feedback on that one, so you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's
it's
good.
All love. It's all love.
How have you been?
It's all love.
I feel like it's been so long since I've seen your face.
Well, I was just telling the producers that my body kind of shut down yesterday. I was just on the grind for like the last week of like wake up at 5, go do work, come home, do homework, immediately go to the gym, and then go take a shower and go to sleep and do it all over again. You can only do that but so many days until like yesterday happened where I like came home and I was like, I gotta, submit my taxes and do some more errands, but I'm just gonna like, let me just take a nap. Take a nap.
And I
took a nap and I woke up and it was dark outside. And I was like, what in the world? So then it was just weird. It was just like a big, like your body just telling you, you got to chill out. You got to sit down. You can't be on the grind. You know what I'm saying? But
no, I feel that. I have one of those a week. I have one of those days a week where I fall asleep at like 8 p.m. and I wake up and it's like 9 a.m.
But, and you know this too, because and maybe some of you guys can resonate with me if you have the inner alarm clock. But this is a theory I have where, and I told you about this too. I have an alarm clock in the morning set for 6 a.m. and that's just in case my body doesn't wake up. But
you wake up at 6 a.m.?
Yeah. But hear me out.
Shit.
I go to sleep and I tell myself that I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and like some subconscious switch goes off in my head. And I like naturally I'll wake up in the morning at like 5:47, 5:54. And like always wake up before my alarm. But yesterday was a big like, you gotta sit down and go to sleep type of moment for me. But yeah.
Good for you.
It's good.
Good for you, Joe. You're literally a superhuman.
Yeah, I'm grinding.
Yeah, grind.
All I know is the grind.
Okay. So what's coming up? We got what just happened. What's coming up? The NBA playoffs are coming up. You excited?
Yeah. Don't know who's in it, but I'm excited.
Cool.
LeBron James isn't in it, but unfortunately,
this is the first time LeBron James is not in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is the first year I've had a rooting interest in like so long. I'm not sure if I've talked about this on the pod, but like I was a Sonics fan as a kid. Then I was like kind of a Knicks fan, kind of a John Wall fan. I like my NBA, kind of a Clippers fan for a bit. My NBA fandom has kind of been all over the place since my Sonics left. But I'm rooting for the Bucks this year. I like this is the first playoffs where I'm not just rooting for the sake of entertainment. I'm in Milwaukee every other weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really excited. Thanasis Antetokounmpo, the boy, had a 27 ball the other night. I fucking logged into League Pass and everything to watch the game. I haven't been watching basketball all year, bro. I've clocked into the last 2 Bucks games. I'm like, this shit is lit. They had oh my God. So yeah, I'm locked in. I'm watching the playoffs and I have a fan. I ordered a vintage Bucks sweater off of Depop yesterday.
You did
What's up? I sure fucking did.
I love what I'm hearing, man. I
love the city of Milwaukee. I love the airport that's all carpet and has only one terminal. I love Milwaukee.
There's one terminal in the Milwaukee airport.
There's one terminal. It's one, like there's one entrance, one TSA gate, and the whole thing is carpet. And every single like little like restaurant, because usually it's like a Popeyes and a McDonald's, and then like you've been to an airport before. It's just all like breweries.
I wouldn't even doubt it.
Yeah, and so this city just speaks to me. I'm a diehard Milwaukee Bucks fan for the next 2 months, and it feels good to be been to what?
No, I'm saying, have you ever been to the airport in Hawaii? That's like all carpet too. That's the only
No,
airport I've ever been to.
I've been to the Maui airport. Shout out to my
I was there
college
too.
girlfriend who
Yeah,
had
that's
money.
hard. Whoa.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. My college girlfriend had money, so I went to Maui. I was smooth
Shout out
age
Ian's
18. What's up?
Yes, sir.
I stayed up. Yeah. So anyway, I'm excited for basketball. Let's pick a team for you right now. Basketball,
right,
Joe.
No, I got a team. If the Minnesota Timberwolves make it past the play-in, then I'm rooting for my mans all year, all postseason. Karl Towns, D'Lo, Vando. We need Vando on the pod, bro. But yeah,
we do need Vando on the pod.
Vando would be a fire podcast guest. I'm gonna just put that out there right now.
And our LeagueFits team, maybe. Spoiler.
Heard it here first. I was dropping spoilers last week for those who stood by me for the whole time. You know what I mean?
I know you were also okay. Wait, no, shut up. You were also incriminating me. Like 3 times you were like, Ian is in the mountains doing drugs. I was smoking weed with my friends, Joe.
Smoking drugs, I hear.
Oh my God. Anyway, we're looking to the future. Now let's talk about what just happened. The WNBA draft was yesterday. Have any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just happy everyone had fun, man. I seen a really cool outfit yesterday. And I was just excited, you know, it was good, new energy happening in the W, you know what I'm saying? And I think we all can support that.
Yeah. I feel like this is true for the NBA and the WNBA. I feel like every other rookie class is cool. Like, you know how like last year's rookie class in the NBA was kind of whack?
Who was last year's rookie class?
It was like Tyrese Halliburton, Elijah Hughes. You know, cool guys, but like,
no,
you know what I mean?
Both of them were podcast guests. Shout out to both of them.
Both podcasts. But outside of them, it was like kind of weak. And then this year we got Jalen Green, Josh Christopher, David Duke Jr.
Yes,
like, you know, like a rookie team actually worth voting on. I think that might be the case for the WNBA too. Because last year we had like Dejanay Carrington, like Dede Richards. Like we had like a really like stacked WNBA group. And then I'm not gonna lie, I was super underwhelmed by the WNBA draft outfits last night. But it's setting us up for an epic 2023 where we'll have AZ Fudd, Haley Van Lith, Paige Buchers, and Haley Van Lith wasn't even drafted last night, and you and I both agree had the best outfit, right?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
100%. So I'm ready for the 2023 draft. They're gonna be all right.
Yeah, I'm here for that too. Not gonna lie. I'm here for it.
Producer Scott said none of them are being drafted next year. I bet you they do, because I bet you these girls leave college early. So I'm betting that they are drafted in 2023. It's a new era. You don't have to play women's college basketball for 4 years anymore, or men's college basketball for 4 years anymore. Straight to the league. Also, I do not want to wait till fucking 2025 to watch Paige Buchers play pro basketball.
Paige Buchers.
Also, things that happened is Gary Trent Jr. had the outfit of the year.
100% outfit of the year. I'm going to pop it up on the screen right now.
Yep.
I don't know what happened, where he was just like, you know, last game of the season, I got a snap, but I'm glad he did.
Bro, and you and I are like kind of, because you and I are like kind of tread water carefully when it comes to Gary Trent Jr., right?
Yeah.
Or they're like, this is cool. We're like, what are we doing here? This was epic. I saw it. I didn't even have to think twice. I was like, this is the best outfit of the year. And we posted it, and it was kind of like a Lenny. I don't want to take credit for this, but Richard Hoppa Blonde, when he sent me the picture, was like, it's kind of like a Lenny Kravitz vibe. And I think he actually got that like on the dot. Like, bro got the all black on, the flared pants, even the pose is elite. Black shades. He's got like some chest showing. That's like some real rock star shit. Outfit of the year. And I don't think anything else really touched it. I don't think anything was really close.
I love it too. Outfit of the year
so
coming on the last game. That's fire.
Yeah. Shout out to Gary Trent Jr. Going to give him his flowers. There was something else I was going to say related to that. And I'm totally blank. Oh yes. Fit Ain't Nothing commented on the post, and I get like the little notifications like Fit Ain't Nothing commented on the post. I'm like, man, these hating ass.
Yeah.
And they were like, and the comment was just like, nah, this is fashion.
Style. Or it was like that style. Yeah.
And I don't really care about anyone's opinions with style, but for some reason I do care about theirs. And I was like, wow, that's great.
You get the fit ain't nothing stamp of approval, then
Yeah.
you're 100% solid. I don't know what Draymond Green commented on the post, a bunch of laughing emojis. I'm confused on that one.
Yeah, bro, he's a fucking. Yeah, we could say it, right? Like, we're so positive. Draymond Green can't dress. Shut up.
Hey,
come on, man. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? You really gonna comment on the fit of the year? I'm like, bro, I was so tempted to text you and be like, should we put up like a gallery of like 10 Draymond fits from the past year?
See, does he have 10 games played in this last year? I'm confused. How do you get an all-star selection? That blows my mind, low-key. I think it's probably just because he's in the turn of sports. I don't know if we're allowed to say
we can't just roast Draymond just to roast Draymond. It was cool when we were roasting his outfits, but we can't do this. Now we're just haters.
All right, I'm sorry.
Before it was in our area of expertise. You know what I mean? Now we're straying away from God's plan.
Hey, this is my area of expertise. I'm a basketball savant now. I'm about to watch the playing game. That makes me an expert.
Yeah, me too. I've watched 2 Milwaukee Bucks games. Neither of them Giannis or Drew Holiday played in. Well, Drew Holiday played 8 seconds. But I'm a basketball savant. Shot it. Manassas had 27. Best plus minus on the team. Go Bucks. Speaking of Antetokounmpos, watch for next week.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
They're doing something
what?
cool. Antetokounmpos. It's like the brothers.
Antetokounmpos.
Yeah, stay tuned next week. So you know how I said the only person whose opinion I care about is Fit Ain't Nothing? Yeah. I lied. There's one more.
Who's that?
So, sorry, I feel like I'm talking about myself a ton today. Whenever Miles Turner wears an outfit that we did together, like I love going through Twitter and looking through like the replies and just like typing in Miles Turner and seeing what people are saying. And you saw the outfit we did in Brooklyn with like the blue gloves.
The blue, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Someone tweeted, I don't know, like some country folk from Indiana tweeted and they were like, let me just pull it up real quick.
Country folk.
He said,
you got internet in Indiana?
Dude, come on. He said, "Oh my good gravy. Does Miles Turner have on oven mitts?" And I've decided, no matter who I'm styling, what I'm styling, my goal in life is every outfit that I put on, I put someone else in. I want the response to the outfit to be, "Oh, good gravy."
Wow.
Oh, good gravy.
Oh, good gravy. That's that Indiana talk right there.
Good gravy. Also, I like gravy.
Gravy is gross. What are you talking about? What the heck?
Also, sorry, this whole podcast is tangents, but I was talking to Figman like right before we recorded. Mm-hmm. For those of you that don't know, Adam Figman is like the big brother. He's like the name that Joe and I mention every week. He's like, he's Big Brother. He's Big Brother. He's like the dude he's like the one who's always watching. He like pulls the little strings on the pod.
Yeah.
Big Brother. And we were talking and he was like, "Ian, I think I figured out like the cheat code to like having a good outfit." And are you ready?
Here we go.
And I think he's right. It's just like putting on like a simple outfit, being attractive, and wearing sunglasses. Yeah.
100%.
And I was like, damn, you're kind of right. Like the Devin Booker outfits that go like the most viral on LeagueFits are the ones where he's wearing like brown t-shirt, like brown like carpenter pants and like Chuck Taylors. But he's wearing thick frame black sunglasses. Everyone's like, "Oh, Devin Booker. So fashionable."
You ever think about it too?
Is he really that fashionable or is he just like good looking?
Hear me out. Do you ever think about some of your favorite Jordan Clarkson outfits from this season? I guarantee he's probably wearing like sunglasses in them. Just saying. Looks really cool.
Everything looks better in sunglasses. And he's 1,000% right. I'm going to pull up the one message he sent me. He said, boop.
This is Ian pulling up the message.
He said, "Put any good-looking person in any pair of sunglasses, literally any pair, and they look cool. I'm disqualifying any fit with shades to be considered a good fit moving forward. It's bowling with the bumpers on." He's right.
Oh, bowling with the bumpers. I'm using that phrase for the rest of my life.
I know. That was good. That's a wordsmith. That's like 10 years of being the editor-in-chief of Slam will get you. But yeah, and I think he's right, man. Because I mean, I do it too, bro. When I have like a plain ass outfit, I'm like, this outfit sucks. I'm like looking in the mirror. I throw on some sunglasses. I'm like, fuck it. Like, maybe I'm good to go outside now. Like, maybe I'm fashionable now.
You know where I learned that at?
Where?
When you invited me to the Ian Dior party in like January, and I didn't have sunglasses, and I was in your apartment. I was like, "Hey, dude, can I like borrow these sunglasses?" And you're like, "Yeah, go ahead." I put the sunglasses on, and like everybody in our table was like, "Yo, the sunglasses are hard," and like the dude was like trying to get the sunglasses off me the whole night, and that's what I learned that night. I learned the power of sunglasses. Like even indoors, you're gonna look like an idiot, but you're gonna look cool.
Night. It's like 1 a.m, and you got your sunglasses on.
Yeah, I look cool though, so that's where I learned.
You did look cool. You went from San Jose Joe to Hollywood Joe, just like that. The transformation
9021 Joe, right there.
9021 Joe. The transformation is terrifying, but it's the reality.
Yes, sir. That's crazy.
Okay, that ends our WNBA draft sunglasses tangent. Move us forward, Joe.
Yeah, so I mean, we were kind of hinted at it with the Gary Trent last fit of the year. Simple fact is, the writing's on the wall. The NBA season is over, ladies and gentlemen. How did you feel about this year in fits? We don't care about the basketball. This year in fits, how are we feeling?
Dude, I thought this was the best year for LeagueFits yet.
I had fun this year.
Yeah. I thought there was more range. Like there was so many, like, dude, there was fucking 40 dudes on the all LeagueFits team on the LeagueFits Awards bouts. Let's switch it from all LeagueFits team to LeagueFits Awards. All LeagueFits teams is such a mouthful. There's 40 dudes on the LeagueFits Awards ballot. There were 7 dudes that had a claim to make the rookie team, maybe 8. Like, just everyone is dressing now, and that's so sick. We got more quality pictures. Shout out to fucking Richard Hoppa Blonde. Yeah, dude, this was the best year of LeagueFits yet, for sure.
And coming up with MVP, which meaning know who the MVP is, was so tough that we literally had an MVP locked in and got a phone call, and we were like, "No, we have to switch the MVP because it's
freeze the envelope, like, freeze the envelope, freeze the envelope."
He's like, "Hold up,
freeze the envelope." There's a crease in the envelope. The Knicks are getting Patrick Ewing. Yeah. Well, so what happened was there was a three-way tie. So we had like figure out how to do the tiebreaker.
It's crazy.
Okay, but I do gotta say, man, it's time to get a fucking photographer in every tunnel.
We need
the fact that there's not like a Getty photographer in every tunnel. Like, think about all the D'Angelo Russell outfits that we missed out on because either the picture didn't exist or there was a giant fucking Ultra Drip logo in the corner.
No, yeah, I feel it.
So that's like NBA entertainment, let's get one in every tunnel. Because if you don't, we will post up out of every 4 seasons in Ritz-Carlton in every NBA market in the country. Maybe.
Yeah. And for the photographers who do be in the tunnels, like the Chicago one, bro, start shooting for social media, bro. Like, what is up with these horizontal landscape? Like, bro, you can't even use these. Nobody can use these.
Like, horizontal's better because then you can crop it to fit vertical.
I don't know. I just ignore them.
It's actually way better. Because sometimes, okay, now we're getting into like social media semantics.
Yeah.
This is super boring podcasting. But like when it's like a vertical picture, sometimes the player takes up too much of the picture and they can't fit into an Instagram post like 1080 by 1350. But when it's a horizontal picture, you can always crop that into a vertical one. Literally go to your iPhone and just crop it.
I just skip them, honestly, because I know you're talking about like the whole 4x5, make it like a giant rectangle.
This is boring. This is bad podcast.
Yeah, this is bad. Whatever. Okay. Whatever.
The Chicago photographer's fire. You're a hater. But yeah, the LeagueFits is in a good place.
Yeah, and I'm happy too because my first year where I was interning, it was like, man, I finally got, you know what I'm saying? I was a fan of LeagueFits like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm the intern. This is cool. And my first year interning was the COVID year where there was no audience. There was nobody dressing up. It was just like, man, this is...
Damn, you've been
what's going on
with LeagueFits since COVID year?
Don't make me feel old now.
Damn.
Don't make me feel old.
Damn.
Intern Joe done put his years in. Well, not years. Maybe 2 years, but maybe.
Damn.
But yeah.
Intern Joe, part-time Joe. Oh, my new favorite. So me and Joe did like this little interview for this place called Sleek Magazine. And they referred to him in the like, not byline, that's not what it's called, but like the subheading, they referred to Joe as not intern Joe or part-time Joe. They referred to him as elevated intern Joe.
The elevated intern Joe. That's what I'm reaching my new.
That's what I'm gonna call you for the rest of your work life. you are elevated intern Joe, because at one point you were an intern, so technically anything else you could ever be is just elevated from intern. You are elevated intern Joe.
That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, it was a great season. I'm really excited for next season already. And even like these playoffs, because like in the past, sometimes we had the problem where there was like nobody dressed cool on any of the teams, like the Toronto Raptors, Golden State Warriors finals, where it was Serge Ibaka and nobody else. Like that shit sucked. But like I don't even think we have to like worry about that even potentially possibly happening again, because there's dudes that dress cool on every single team now.
Thank God.
Yeah, LeagueFits changed the culture for real. And then right after that we have the off season, which I think I could argue is even better than LeagueFits in season. You have both fashion weeks. You have dudes going to like Coachella and shit. Like,
you got dudes not dressing for the tunnel, which is it's a different take.
Which is usually like more natural, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because like these guys are like, all right, I'm gonna put this shit on for the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? But then when like you're going to like the Hamptons for vacation, like you're just wearing like whatever you would want to wear. And these dudes still dress cool. So, and
like we said, LeagueFits is not necessarily a fit page as much as an aesthetic page. So
it's an aesthetics page. That's why Devin Booker is like a world-class LeagueFits superstar.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like fashionably, is he more advanced than like I'm
gonna say Shea.
No, not Shea. I'm just gonna say like James Harden, who goes like Paris and shit, and wears like Valentino and shit. Like, is he more like stylistically advanced than like James Harden? No,
probably not.
But like, are his outfits cooler than James Harden's? Yeah, and that whole reason dials down to like it's his aesthetic, and he owns a silhouette, and blah 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 blah.
That was a lot of blahs. Not gonna lie to you.
Blah 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 blah.
But yeah, Devin Booker.
This is how we fill up airtime. Blah 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 blah.
We need 30 minutes. Blah blah blah. Like,
blah 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 blah.
Bro, you're killing me. Everybody clicked off right now for sure. LeagueFits off season, man. We're looking forward to it. Also looking forward to shameless plug. New episode of Catch My Thrift dropping, man. Shameless plug.
Oh yeah, in like 2 weeks we'll have a new Catch My Thrift with Terrence Mann dropping. And then some point in like mid to late May we'll have another episode of Miles Turner dropping. It's gonna be great.
Fire. People have been asking for that. I know people have been asking for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's in the works.
Yep.
Dropping soon.
All right. Bone apple teeth, Joe.
Bone apple teeth, man. Glad to have you back. Second swaggiest co-host on this show, man. What can I do without you?
Oh, yeah. Okay. No. We're going to address that real quick. I'm listening to your solo pod, and you said, yeah, because it was really good. It was better than this one. Like 2 minutes in, Joe says, I'm definitely the swaggiest person I've ever met. And
that's a fire line.
That like I hope that's at the top of your Wikipedia page one day.
Yeah, that's a hard line. Hard body.
That should be your bio. Like you should own that.
On my Instagram page, I'm the swaggiest person I ever met.
You just like you discovered your brand when you did that solo pod.
I love it. Self-awareness on 100. Do you disagree with that though? I'm confused.
No, I mean, I do, but unfortunately, we're out of time. We gotta go.
Talk about it next week.
Thanks for letting us ramble.
Shout out Chrome Hearts.
Bone apple teeth.
Go follow Survival of the Fitted wherever you get your podcast. Tell them that intern Joe sent you. Click the follow button. Go follow Survival of the Fitted.